As we get ever closer to the release of No Man's Sky, we're getting a few pieces of information trickling out from developer Hello Games. The latest